Bonjour and welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your ancestor messages for the month of November for the people who are born under the Hierophant and the Temperance card. So you are ruled by number 5, which is the number of disruption of stability that enables you to find your true voice. So as always, the decks I use will be listed in the description box below, and you can check them out whenever you want. If you do not know which tarot birth card you were born under, I will drop you a link in the description box below as well to work it out. So I hope you're doing well and that you've had a good month so far, and I want to take this opportunity to thank you so much for stopping by and choosing to spend some time with me. Your time is your most precious commodity. I really feel humbled that you chose to spend it with me. So what do we have for my Aquarians born under the Hierophant and the Temperance card? What do they need to hear from their ancestors for their highest good, please? Alright. Your first message is card 29, the Horned Cactus, Resourcefulness. So this is a card that has a strong message that's of saying that you are a very, very strong person. You are resilient and you can rely upon yourself to make anything happen. So if you feel unstable right now, because you've lost something or you lost someone, your ancestors are saying, hey, don't worry, you've got this, you've got tough skin. I mean, the symbology of the cactus, you know what it's like. It's really hard for them to grow in the desert. They also have water within them and they store it. And I personally think this is a beautiful card to have, because this is saying you do not need anyone. Even in the driest of time, the harshest of time, you will be okay, because you have got this strength that's innate. You were born with it. And if you see in the symbology here, you can see the sun is about to rise. You just need to count on your own strength and your own resources, and then things will look up. That's the message I'm hearing. Your second message is Lost Compass, getting back to integrity. Now, this is a card that tells me that I sensed that you may have felt destabilized. I mentioned it with this card. But your ancestors are nudging you in the right direction. They're showing you the way. You got lost a little bit. You got confused about something. And, you know, it may have led to some problems, some darkness. Take what resonates, because you'll know what I'm talking about if it's a message for you. And this is really saying, don't worry, okay? We've got you in time of darkness where you don't know where you're headed, you're unsure, you're doubting yourself. We're going to show you the way. And the way is to get back to integrity, to do things the right way, is what they're saying to me. And finally, from this deck, we have card 53. Oh, that's interesting, because you see, right, you have 35 and 53, and they are obviously mirrored. So you may find that 35 and 53 are numbers that you see a lot in November. They just pop. They're also equal to number 8, as above, so below. Look it up, very powerful number. And so you've got the card of Stranger Curiosity. So this is an interesting card, because it can be taken two ways. It can be you being open to new things, your ancestors saying, hey, be open to new things, anything that's foreign to you. It can also represent somebody coming your way whom you do not know, a stranger. It could also be someone that's a special message for someone out there, someone who's foreign, so not someone who's not from the same country as you. They may not necessarily speak a different language, but they may be coming from a different country. But the card essence remained the same. It's about staying open, really, you know, embracing, you know, like a childlike attitude of wonder when you see something new. Be curious. Okay, let me put my deck away and grab my tarot. So can you clarify those messages, please, or give us extra messages for my Aquarians born under the Hierophant and the Temperance card? And you see the lost compass, the getting back to integrity, having lost your way. This is what your number 5 stands for your birth cards. You know, the disruption of stability and trying to find your true voice, your true path, your true self. So we have the King of Wands, wow, the Ten of Cups, beautiful. Sorry, that's my tripod. And the Magician, Major Arcana, beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy hidden in the background, that's at work that you may not be aware of, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so Knights represents offers that come your way. They represent things moving forward or taking action. We're talking about the energy of the card, obviously, no genders attached here. Cups is the water element, so we're talking intuition, feelings, emotions, and creativity. So the Knight of Cups may represent someone coming your way with an offer that holds the potential of making you incredibly emotionally fulfilled, which is why you've got this stranger card here with curiosity. And this makes sense to me because I was telling you, your ancestors are going to guide you. They're going to get you back to the right path. You see that light there that's shining through the back of the cactus. That's them directing you, and they're going to bring about maybe someone who's foreign, someone who you just don't know, a stranger, and this person is going to have an impact on your life, okay? Maybe because they have an offer for you, you know, it could be a love offer, but it could be a great friendship. It could be anything that holds the potential of making you very, very happy. And if you're not curious, if you're clammed up, you may not see this offer. You may not even consider it. So this is very important that you remain open. That's what they're repeating to me. The other thing that you may get, that's for other people, it's another message that just came in, is it's you taking action towards what your cup of happiness is. You know, this cup that the Knight holds, and it's you going, do you know what, I'm going to make this happen because I strayed, I was not on the right path, and I know it deep down, I feel it intuitively and in my heart. And so now I'm taking the reins of my own life, and I'm going to get back on track towards what it is that I want. Now, under resourcefulness, you've got the King of Wands. I mean, you couldn't want a more apt character supporting the resourcefulness. So, wands are to do with fire. So this is to do with passion and desires, but also your spirit, your drive, that willpower of seeing things done. And the King of Wands is that in spades. Kings represents mastery of their suit, obviously knowledge and expertise. The King of Wands, again, energy of the card, no genders attached, is someone who's a go-getter, someone who they don't stay on their butt waiting for something to happen. They make it happen. They take actions, and they take calculated risks, and they are not afraid of the mistakes that they've made. This is another message that it won't leave my head unless I deliver it, so I will say it. This is somebody who has made mistake. You do not become the King of Wands without having had some failure. But what makes the difference between this king and possibly someone weaker is that they always stand back up. The fire, the drive, the willpower is there. This is a very strong-willed person, and someone who's capable, someone who learns from their mistakes, gain a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and they grow. And that's why there's light behind that cactus, because no matter how many times you strayed off your path, no matter how many times you failed, you picked yourself up, and you still do. And it really is a testimony to your character. It's coming off very, very strongly in this reading. And then under the Lost Compass, you've got the Ten of Cups. Now the 10 represents completion, culmination, end of a cycle. Cups, as I've explained with the Knights, is everything to do with emotions, feelings, intuition. The Ten of Cups talks about being emotionally fulfilled and content, and being aware of it, being grateful, being in the moment. I'm sorry, my dogs always bark when I read. And so the Ten of Cups also represents the happy ever, I think it's called happy ever after card. Sorry, my dog's completely threw me. But you know, just having it all. And there is that idea of family as well, which I'm getting very, very strongly here. And I've got to be honest, I can't help it. To me, it's your ancestors saying, hey, you know, you're part of our family, and we are getting you back on track towards your emotional fulfillment. You will feel emotionally fulfilled. We've got your back. We're here. We're looking over you. I can't get away from this. This is coming off very strongly from this card for me. You are protected and watched over, and people are there for you. If you feel lonely, you're not. Please don't feel like that, because they really are there. For others of you, it may well be that this getting back to integrity means getting back to your family. You know, maybe there were some problems within the family unit, whatever your family unit looks like, and this is you getting back towards that, realizing what went wrong, and taking the steps necessary to mend it. Because the Knight of Cups can also represent an apology, a heartfelt apology as well. So that could be that for some of you. Take what resonates. And then under Stranger and Curiosity, you've got the Magician. Now that made me smile when I saw it, because Magician, being a major arcana, is a very powerful energy on your life path. Something that's going to stand the test of time, something that's going to have a real mark on, you know, your life, generally speaking. And the Magician is somebody who's super manifester, somebody who's got everything at the tip of their fingers to manifest what they need or what they desire. And by that, I do not mean just necessarily financial means, okay? Because manifesting things takes time. So you are somebody who knows how to organize your time efficiently, or how to delegate if you need to, or you know how to ask for support. You know, you use the people who love you to support you, which is completely normal, because you support the people you love. So, you know, you may delegate some chores to free up some time, whatever the case may be. You know, maybe ask someone who is important to you, who you trust, to watch your kids, do a bit of babysitting for you, if that's the case. That was a message for someone out there. But the Magician manifests. Incredible power of visualization. And there's this Stranger, this curiosity. You're manifesting this. You may not be aware of it, but it's happening. And as I said to you, this can be someone coming your way, or this can just be an opportunity, something that happens, a door that opens, and you are advised to be curious about it, not to be cautious, right the opposite, to really open up your mind. I have a very open mind towards it, is what they're saying, because you're manifesting it, even though you may not be aware of it. And remember, with this Knight of Cups here, this holds the potential of making you emotionally happy, and obviously taking you out of this kind of lost track energy that's going on there. So can we have some final messages for my Aquarians, please? So we have the first quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe. Okay, so this is your ancestors clearly telling you, we've got your back. Okay, you are manifesting with the Magician. We're here showing you the path. They may give you downloads when you're asleep. Pay attention to your dreams. If you meditate, then pay attention to that. Make yourself available, because the universe has your back. Your ancestors have your back. They're there for you. You are being led and protected. This is all over your reading. And then final message, we have first quarter moon in Virgo. assess the situation. So when you get to this magician energy, the curiosity, this offer, opportunity, door that opens, or someone who comes into your life, assess the situation. Do not turn your back on it. Do not dismiss it, is the word that they want me to use. Assess it. Sit down, think about it, look at it, do what you need to do in your head, and then just trust. Just trust the universe, go for it, because it will be a very positive change for you. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.